What is up, A2I gang? We are at Jessie Francis Salon. Guys, you guys know that we love to hear successful stories. Jessie just opened up her own salon, so you guys are about to hear her story. All right, Jessie, why did you open up a salon?
Well, if you would have asked me like 5 years ago if I wanted my own salon, I would have said, hell no. But I think after years and years of working at so many different places and seeing how everyone did things, it just wasn't in alignment with who I am and the way that I live my life and the products that I use. I guess just like having rules and different people telling me what to do, that I wanted to create my own finally, and where I could carry my own products that are like really clean and chemical free and just bring like a whole vibe of like my everyday life into this space to share with everyone else. So I intertwined hair, because I've been doing hair for like 15 years, and I intertwined it with wellness because wellness is a huge part of my life. I'm all about like being super mindful about what I put on my body, what I put in my body.
So natural products, health, where does that all come from? Like why is that important to you?
We only have one body, like one physical body for like this life, and we have to treat it well. This is our temple. Like everything that we put into it, like we're kind of like a car. Like you gotta put good gasoline into your car for it to run. So we need to fuel it up with all the good stuff. And our skin is our biggest organ on our body. It absorbs so much, and I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of that. So what you put on your body is just as important as what you put into it. So we're shampooing Sean's hair here. Hello. So we're doing a really nice shampoo on Sean today. How does that feel, Sean?
Oh my God, so wonderful.
A shampoo is everything when you get a haircut. Everything starts with the shampoo, your entire service. If the shampoo's good, you know the service is gonna be amazing.
Yo, Sean, does it feel amazing?
Yes, I'm like in a whole nother world. Relaxation and comfort.
So what's your process, Jessie? What makes you better than everybody else?
I think it's the training that I have. Definitely the training. I've trained with the best around the world. It's the creme de la creme of hair.
What does that mean?
I trained and worked at Vidal Sassoon in New York City.
Oh shoot.
For a few years, yeah.
How did you get into that?
Fate. It was
Fate?
definitely
I
meant
love
to
it.
be. It's everything I ever wanted, but just didn't know until I got there. Like I wanted to be the best I could at haircutting, and this opportunity just came about out of the blue, and it ended up being with the best haircutting teachers in the world. Like Sassoon is the most amazing system of haircutting.
So what's the story on that? How did that happen?
So I was looking for a job, and then I just saw this post on Craigslist, and it said assistant position. And so I was like, I don't want to be an assistant again. I've been a stylist for a few years now. And then a friend of mine was like, Jessie, like you should be an assistant there. It's like the best place to learn how to cut hair. And I was like, I know, but 2 more years of assisting, could I really do this? And so I went to an interview, I just did it, and there were like 15 other people. They called me back for a second interview, and then they called me back for a third, and then they offered me the position. And so I took it. I love this. Okay, come on over.
Oh my God.
So everyone, this is the Zen Garden at Jessie Francis Hair and Wellness. So yeah, take a gander. Got some beautiful sunshine vibes. This is where you can come chill and relax before or after your service. You could have like a nice cup of tea from Jessie's organic tea selection, or you could have like a lovely cappuccino, or just bask in the sun. And then we have our lovely Buddha, because how can we not have a Buddha? Look at him. I love that.
Do you have like a purpose? What's your why? What's your purpose? Stuff
I
like that.
had lots of struggles. Definitely, there's been, I think I like suffered with like depression and anxiety a ton. We're not gonna put this on there actually.
You don't want to do mental health?
Should I?
Yeah.
Mental
Okay.
health is huge on the channel.
Okay,
It's
well,
very relatable.
it's
She should, right? It's very relatable.
Okay.
I think we all have it. I've struggled from anxiety.
Okay, so yeah, I've struggled with like, in the past, anxiety and depression. I think that also affects your self-confidence and your willpower, your motivation. And so I knew I needed to shift something because I just didn't feel good at all. And it took a lot of self-work. Like I'm talking years and years of self-work. Therapy, changing my diet, working out, and affirmations are huge, and gratitude is like number one.
What does affirmations do? What does that consist of?
It reminds you of who you are and your confidence. So like I repeat things like I am confident. I'll look in the mirror and tell myself I love myself. I send myself love. I do things that are nurturing to myself.
So when you were struggling more with depression, were you having self-talk that was negative?
Oh my
or-
God, negative galore. And even at times when I look back at my life in high school and like earlier years of like in my 20s, I didn't even realize that was happening until I finally started to switch up the dialogue and like do more self-work and realizing that I was having lots of negative self-talk.
Did something like switch or shift, or like what was the switch where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm saying a lot of negative things, I'm depressed, I need to change that mindset?
I think it definitely was like a personal shift that just ended up happening. And there were years where I was like, how am I ever gonna get out of this? Like what will make me feel better? And I never thought I'd see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is fucking crazy. But here I am today and I'm living like my dream life and I'm so happy. And living my dream life, I'm able to manifest so much more and everything just falls into place perfectly and into alignment.
So would you say like manifesting and like affirmations like helps a lot?
Yeah,
to
it's
get-
huge. And people would always say like fake it till you make it, and it's actually really true. Like fake your happiness if you're feeling really shitty. And it's super empowering.
It's like conditioning your mind. Lots of people are stuck in like this concept of like negativity and like all that self-talk, but then when you start like saying it out loud and putting it into existence, it starts to become like reality, right? Then you actually start thinking, you wake up like, yo, what can I get done today? Instead of like, oh my God, I'm depressed.
Yeah, it's just switching that entire mindset.
All right, anything else to add?
Follow your dreams, live life first class.
I love it. You guys heard it. Follow your dreams. All right, guys. So that was Jessie Francis Studio. We love hearing like amazing stories, and yours is awesome. So I think what we got from this video is positive affirmations, guys. No matter what your mental state is, if you have a positive affirmation, you can come up just being a regular person, and then she opened her own studio.
Oh my God, you've been so amazing today. I'm so grateful for you, and that was so much fun. And I'm excited for more.
And you've been awesome too. She's actually super awesome. So if you guys are in the area and want to get your hair cut, then come to Jessie Francis's studio. She's gonna open up like 50 locations worldwide, right?
Plus.
Plus.
Lots
Positive
and lots.
affirmations, putting it into existence, guys. So, all right, guys, I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it everywhere, and peace.